How elders can eliminate joint pain and stay pain-free for 20 years. Over 50% of people over 60 suffer from joint pain, but what if I told you there's a way to live pain-free for the next 20 years? It's not magic, just a few simple lifestyle changes anyone can make. Imagine waking up every day without pain, enjoying walks with your grandkids or dancing at family gatherings. Stick around because in the next few minutes I'll show you how you can start living pain-free and feel years younger. Meet Alice, a 68-year-old grandmother full of life and energy. Just a year ago, Alice was struggling with constant knee pain. Simple things we often take for granted, climbing stairs, getting up from a chair, or even walking to the mailbox, became major hurdles for her. On top of that, she couldn't join her grandkids for their daily walks or play tag in the yard without wincing in pain. The frustration was building, and for someone who'd always been active, this was a huge blow. But Alice wasn't ready to let pain take away her happiness. She began researching ways to manage and hopefully eliminate her discomfort. After trying several things that didn't work, Alice found a combination of lifestyle changes that actually made a difference. Little by little, the pain started to ease, and she felt more mobility than she had in years. Today, Alice is pain-free. She's back to climbing stairs without hesitation, going on long walks with her grandkids and even dancing at family gatherings. It wasn't an overnight transformation, but with consistent effort and dedication, Alice reclaimed her independence. And the best part? She feels stronger and more energized than she has in decades. Her journey didn't involve fancy treatments or expensive medications. It was about simple, practical changes anyone can incorporate into their daily life. And if Alice can do it, so can you. Stick around because I'm about to show you exactly what she did to get there. Joint pain is something most of us will experience at some point, especially as we get older. But what exactly causes it? Well, joint pain often stems from three main factors: inflammation, wear and tear, and poor circulation. Let's break it down. Inflammation. This is one of the biggest culprits behind joint pain. Inflammation occurs when the body's immune system overreacts and attacks its own tissues. This can lead to swelling, stiffness, and pain in the joints. It's a natural response to injury, but when it becomes chronic, it can wreak havoc on our joints, making movement painful and difficult. Wear and tear. Over the years, our joints undergo a lot of stress. Every time we move, lift, or even sit, the cartilage in our joints wears down a little bit. In people over 60, the cartilage in the knee, hips, and spine may have worn down significantly, leading to pain, stiffness, and even swelling. This is especially common in those who have been active throughout their lives, as repetitive movements and activity can accelerate wear and tear. Poor circulation. Another key factor is circulation. As we age, blood flow to our joints decreases, leading to reduced oxygen and nutrients being delivered to the tissues around our joints. Without these essential nutrients, the joints can become stiff, sore, and less flexible. The good news? These issues can be managed and in some cases even reversed with the right actions. You don't have to just accept joint pain as a part of getting older. There are steps you can take to reduce inflammation, strengthen your joints, and improve circulation, all of which will help relieve pain and prevent it from coming back. You see, joint pain is often a result of lifestyle choices. What you eat, how active you are, and even how well you rest can all impact your joints' health. And the best part? You don't need expensive treatments or complex solutions to feel better. I know it sounds too good to be true, but I'm here to tell you that with a little effort, you can reduce the inflammation in your body, strengthen your joints, and boost circulation. And that means living pain-free, just like Alice did. So, here's the big question. Have you experienced joint pain? What's been your biggest struggle? Is it climbing stairs, getting up from a chair, or something else? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss more tips on how to live your healthiest, pain-free life. And share this with someone who could use this advice today. Let's help each other live better. Tip number 1, daily stretching for joint health. One of the first things Alice did to start feeling better was adding stretching to her daily routine. Now you might be thinking, stretching? Really? But trust me, it's a game changer, and it's easier than you might think. Stretching helps improve flexibility, blood flow and mobility, all of which are key to keeping your joints healthy. When we get older, our muscles and tendons lose some of their flexibility, which can make our joints feel stiff and painful. Stretching gently works to keep your body limber and your joints moving freely. Alice found that starting her mornings with some simple, easy stretches made a huge difference in how she felt throughout the day. Alice's go-to stretches were simple but effective. She started with a basic seated hamstring stretch. Sitting in a chair, she extended one leg straight in front of her and gently leaned forward, stretching her hamstring. This stretch not only helped her knees, but also improved circulation to her legs. After that, she'd do some neck and shoulder rolls to release any tension and improve her range of motion. Simple, easy-to-do stretches like these don't require a lot of time or effort, but they help tremendously with reducing joint stiffness and pain. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, your joints stiff from a night of sleep. Instead of struggling to get out of bed, you take a few minutes to stretch. You sit comfortably on the edge of your bed or chair, extending your legs straight in front of you and gently lean forward to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. You feel your blood starting to flow again, and before you know it, your body feels lighter, more energized and ready for the day ahead. It doesn't take long. Just 5 minutes of stretching in the morning can make a world of difference. And guess what? You can do it right from the comfort of your chair or bed. No need for complicated equipment or fancy workout routines. Just a few gentle moves to get your joints moving and your blood flowing. Now I'd love to know, what stretches work best for you? Do you have a go-to stretch that makes you feel better every day? Share your favorites in the comments below. Your tips could help someone else on their journey to a pain-free life. Stretching isn't a quick fix, but it's one of those small habits that adds up over time. The more you do it, the better your joints will feel. So give it a try tomorrow morning and let me know how it goes. By incorporating just a few minutes of stretching each day, you can help prevent stiffness, improve circulation, and keep your joints happy for years to come. Stay with me because next I'm going to share another simple habit that made a huge difference for Alice, one that's surprisingly easy and effective. Tip number 1, daily stretching for joint health. One of the first things Alice did to start feeling better was adding stretching to her daily routine. Now you might be thinking, stretching? Really? But trust me, it's a game changer, and it's easier than you might think. Stretching helps improve flexibility, blood flow and mobility, all of which are key to keeping your joints healthy. When we get older, our muscles and tendons lose some of their flexibility, which can make our joints feel stiff and painful. Stretching gently works to keep your body limber and your joints moving freely. Alice found that starting her mornings with some simple, easy stretches made a huge difference in how she felt throughout the day. Alice's go-to stretches were simple but effective. She started with a basic seated hamstring stretch. Sitting in a chair, she extended one leg straight in front of her and gently leaned forward, stretching her hamstring. This stretch not only helped her knees, but also improved circulation to her legs. After that, she'd do some neck and shoulder rolls to release any tension and improve her range of motion. Simple, easy-to-do stretches like these don't require a lot of time or effort, but they help tremendously with reducing joint stiffness and pain. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, your joints stiff from a night of sleep. Instead of struggling to get out of bed, you take a few minutes to stretch. You sit comfortably on the edge of your bed or chair, extending your legs straight in front of you and gently lean forward to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. You feel your blood starting to flow again, and before you know it, your body feels lighter, more energized and ready for the day ahead. It doesn't take long. Just 5 minutes of stretching in the morning can make a world of difference. And guess what? You can do it right from the comfort of your chair or bed. No need for complicated equipment or fancy workout routines. Just a few gentle moves to get your joints moving and your blood flowing. Now I'd love to know, what stretches work best for you? Do you have a go-to stretch that makes you feel better every day? Share your favorites in the comments below. Your tips could help someone else on their journey to a pain-free life. Stretching isn't a quick fix, but it's one of those small habits that adds up over time. The more you do it, the better your joints will feel. So give it a try tomorrow morning and let me know how it goes. By incorporating just a few minutes of stretching each day, you can help prevent stiffness, improve circulation, and keep your joints happy for years to come. Stay with me because next I'm going to share another simple habit that made a huge difference for Alice, one that's surprisingly easy and effective. Tip number 2, anti-inflammatory diet. One of the most powerful changes Alice made wasn't something she did physically. It was a change in what she put into her body. She discovered that by focusing on an anti-inflammatory diet, she could reduce joint pain significantly and feel better overall. You see, many of us unknowingly eat foods that trigger inflammation, which can worsen joint pain. These foods, like sugary snacks, processed foods and fried foods, can cause our joints to become swollen and stiff. But by choosing the right foods, we can reduce inflammation naturally and keep our joints feeling great. Alice started incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods into her meals, and it made a noticeable difference. She began eating more salmon, which is rich in omega-3 fatty acids known for their anti-inflammatory properties. She also added leafy greens like spinach and kale to her salads, which are packed with antioxidants that help fight inflammation. Turmeric, with its natural compound curcumin, became a staple in her kitchen. It's been shown to have powerful anti-inflammatory effects and can help reduce pain and swelling in the joints. For example, Alice would make a simple salad with olive oil and turmeric, a quick and easy meal that not only tastes good but also works wonders for your joints. Just a sprinkle of turmeric on your salad or in a smoothie, paired with the healthy fats in olive oil, can help reduce joint inflammation. It doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Small changes like this can have a big impact. Imagine this. After a long day, you sit down for dinner and enjoy a fresh salad with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of turmeric. The omega-3s in the salmon you had earlier are still working their magic, reducing the inflammation in your joints. The greens are providing your body with the vitamins and minerals it needs to heal and strengthen your joints. As you finish your meal, you feel lighter, your joints less stiff, and you're ready to tackle tomorrow with less discomfort. And it doesn't have to be complicated. You can start simple, adding a little more fish, greens and turmeric to your meals. These small changes are an easy way to reduce inflammation, improve mobility and boost your joint health without needing to rely on pain medications. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you already eat anti-inflammatory foods? What's your favorite go-to meal that helps you feel your best? Share your tips in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and help each other feel better every day. By making simple changes to your diet, like incorporating these anti-inflammatory foods, you're taking powerful steps toward reducing joint pain and improving your overall health. Stay with me for the next tip. It's something you can start doing today. Tip number 3, natural supplements. Another key part of Alice's transformation was adding natural supplements to her routine. While a balanced diet and stretching were essential, she found that supplements like glucosamine and chondroitin could really help support her joint health and keep her cartilage strong. Glucosamine and chondroitin are two natural supplements that are often recommended for joint pain. Glucosamine helps to build and repair cartilage, while chondroitin helps keep cartilage hydrated and protects it from damage. These two work together to provide a natural solution for supporting healthy joints, making them less stiff and painful. Many people find relief from arthritis pain by adding these supplements to their routine. Alice started taking glucosamine and chondroitin daily, and although it wasn't an overnight fix, she gradually began to notice fewer aches and more flexibility in her joints. It took a few months for the benefits to really show up, but the difference was clear. She was able to move more freely and comfortably, and the constant pain that had held her back for so long started to fade. I'll be honest, when Alice first started using these supplements, she wasn't expecting a miracle. Like many of us, she'd tried things in the past that didn't seem to work, but as weeks went by, she started to feel a difference. The stiffness she used to feel in the morning started to subside, and she could bend down to tie her shoes without wincing. Slowly, over a few months, Alice felt more flexibility and less discomfort in her knees, hips and back. It wasn't immediate, but that gradual improvement gave her hope, and it was enough to make a real impact on her quality of life. While these supplements may not work for everyone, Alice found them to be a helpful addition to her routine, and if you're dealing with joint pain, they're definitely worth considering. Have you tried supplements before? Maybe glucosamine, chondroitin or something else? What's been your experience with them? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Sharing your journey could help someone else take the next step toward pain relief. Adding natural supplements into the mix can be a powerful tool to support your joint health, especially when paired with other lifestyle changes. But don't go away just yet. The next tip is something you can do today right at home, and it'll surprise you. Tip number 4. Low-impact exercise. Staying active is one of the best ways to keep your joints healthy and pain-free, but not all exercise is created equal. While some high-impact activities can put strain on your joints and lead to more pain, low-impact exercises are perfect for keeping your body moving without causing additional stress on your joints. Alice quickly discovered that low-impact exercises, like swimming and walking, were the perfect way for her to stay active and strengthen her joints without making her pain worse. These types of exercises allow your joints to move through their full range of motion, improving flexibility and circulation while being gentle on your body. Walking is one of the easiest and most accessible low-impact exercises. It doesn't require special equipment, and you can do it almost anywhere. Alice made it a point to take a walk every day, sometimes around the block, sometimes in a nearby park. The beauty of walking is that it keeps your joints moving and your body engaged, but it doesn't put too much pressure on them. If you're dealing with joint pain, it's an ideal way to stay active without overexerting yourself. Another fantastic option Alice found was swimming. Water provides natural resistance, which helps strengthen muscles around the joints while minimizing impact. Alice would swim a few laps in the pool, and the water would support her body, easing the stress on her knees, hips and back. It felt like a gentle workout that gave her joints the care they needed while still providing a great cardiovascular exercise. Now picture this, you're stepping out into the sunshine, ready for a gentle walk in the park. You feel the breeze on your face, and with each step you notice that your joints are moving more freely. The pain is a little less today than it was yesterday. Or maybe you decide to take a swim in the pool, feeling the water around you supporting your body as you glide through it. Your muscles are getting stronger, and your joints are thanking you. After the swim, you step out feeling refreshed, relaxed, and more mobile than when you started. What's your favorite low-impact exercise? Do you enjoy walking, swimming, or maybe yoga? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you keep your body moving without causing more pain. Exercise doesn't have to be intense or strenuous to be effective. Low-impact activities like walking and swimming provide a gentle way to stay active, improve mobility, and strengthen the muscles that support your joints. Alice found that even just 30 minutes of low-impact exercise a few times a week was enough to keep her joints feeling great, and you can start small too. Stay tuned, because the next tip is something you can do at home, and it's a simple yet powerful way to support your joint health. Trust me, you'll want to try this one. Tip number 5, proper sleep and rest. When it comes to joint health, rest and sleep are just as important as exercise. Alice quickly learned that her body needed time to recover and heal, especially after the daily activities and exercises she was doing. Without proper rest, her joints didn't have the chance to repair themselves and feel better. That's when she made some small but impactful changes to her sleep routine that made a big difference. Alice started prioritizing quality sleep, not just the quantity of sleep, but also ensuring she was sleeping in a way that supported her joints. She made sure her bedroom was cool, dark and quiet, which helped her get deep restorative sleep. But she also made one key adjustment: elevating her legs at night. By propping up her legs with a pillow while she slept, she allowed the circulation to flow better and reduced any swelling or stiffness in her joints. It's simple, but effective. Elevating your legs while you sleep can help take the pressure off your knees, hips and lower back, allowing your body to rest and heal. Alice found that this made a huge difference in how she felt in the mornings. She wasn't waking up feeling stiff or sore anymore. She woke up feeling refreshed and her joints were much less painful. I remember Alice telling me how she used to wake up every morning with stiff knees and aching hips, no matter how much sleep she got. It was frustrating because she felt like no matter what she did during the day, she was never fully rested. But after she started elevating her legs at night and focusing on quality sleep, she noticed a real change. Now she wakes up feeling like she's ready to take on the day, without that nagging stiffness in her joints. Sometimes the simplest changes can have the biggest impact. By prioritizing your rest and making small adjustments to your sleep habits, you can help your joints heal and feel better day by day. Now, before we wrap up, there's one final tip that most people overlook. Stay tuned for it. You won't want to miss this one. How do you prioritize rest and sleep for your joint health? Have you tried elevating your legs or making any other changes to your sleep routine? Let us know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your tips. Rest and sleep are crucial to your body's recovery, and by making a few small adjustments, you can ensure your joints have the chance to heal and recharge. Stay tuned for the last tip. It's something simple yet incredibly effective for your joint health. Tip number 6. Consistent self-care and positive mindset. The final and often overlooked key to Alice's joint health journey was the power of mindset and consistent self-care. As she learned, joint pain isn't just about what's happening physically, it's deeply connected to your mental and emotional state as well. Alice found that staying positive and focusing on small daily self-care rituals helped her push through difficult moments and maintain her overall well-being. Alice didn't just rely on the physical changes she made, she also prioritized her mental health. She found that when she stayed positive and focused on self-care, her pain seemed more manageable. For example, Alice made time every day for activities that brought her joy, whether it was reading a book, meditating, or spending quality time with her family. By focusing on these moments of joy, she shifted her attention away from the pain and onto what her body could do. And that made all the difference. Imagine waking up in the morning and instead of focusing on the pain in your joints, you take a moment to appreciate what your body can do. Maybe you smile because you're able to take a walk or stretch without as much discomfort as before. You start the day with a feeling of gratitude, knowing that your body is stronger and your mindset is in a better place. Over time, this shift in focus can make the pain feel less overwhelming. It doesn't mean you're ignoring it, but you're no longer letting it control your thoughts. Alice found that a positive mindset was a game changer. She began focusing on her strengths rather than her limitations. And when she made that mental shift, the pain started to feel less dominating in her life. The combination of physical self-care and emotional well-being helped her thrive in ways she never thought possible. Have you noticed how your mindset affects your body? How do you stay positive, especially on days when the pain is overwhelming? Share your tips in the comments below. We could all use a little encouragement and support. By consistently practicing self-care and nurturing a positive mindset, Alice was able to not only reduce her pain but also reclaim the joy in her daily life. Pain is not just physical, it's emotional too. When you take care of both your body and your mind, the journey to feeling better becomes so much easier. This final tip ties everything together because a positive mindset and self-care are just as important as the physical steps we take. Stick with the habits we've discussed today, and you'll not only find relief from joint pain, but a renewed sense of well-being and joy. After a few months of making these changes, Alice's transformation was remarkable. She went from being constantly held back by joint pain to confidently dancing at her granddaughter's wedding, something she never thought possible. It wasn't easy, and there were days when it felt like the pain would never go away. But her consistency with stretching, nutrition, low-impact exercise, proper rest, and maintaining a positive mindset made all the difference. Alice proved that with determination and the right approach, you can regain control over your body and live pain-free. The journey to pain-free living is within your reach, and it all starts with taking small steps today. By making these simple, actionable changes, you can unlock a future full of movement, joy, and freedom, just like Alice did. It's never too late to start your transformation, and every little effort adds up. If Alice can do it, so can you. So, what are you waiting for? Begin today and reclaim the vibrant life you deserve. If this advice helped you, hit that like button, share this video with someone who could benefit from it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on living your best life after 60. Want to learn more about how to stay active and healthy in your 60s and beyond? Be sure to check out our next video where we dive into the best exercises for seniors to keep moving and feeling strong. You won't want to miss it.